The world of football is quite competitive. For those of you who are fans, you're well aware that there's a lot of money in the industry. In order for an athlete to become a professional soccer player, one needs practice, dedication, and hard work. From year to year, there have been many trades among soccer players, and in today's video, we'll be talking about the soccer transfer rumors that are set to stir up the league in 2022. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos that we post. Let us first talk about Tottenham's Dennis Cirkin possible transfer to Sunderland. Cirkin is an English under 18 and 19 international player. According to Football Insider, two clubs are actively considering bringing him to the stadium. As you remember, Cirkin was nowhere to be seen during his off-season under Nuno Espirito Santo. Fans have been wondering what he was possibly doing. Last season, he was bigged up by Jose Mourinho and became a buzzy Spurs left back of the future. All this may have only one explanation. According to Footy Insider, it's possible that he's being sold to Sunderland. A managing editor of Cartilage Free Captain, the largest Tottenham Hotspur fan blog in North America, Dustin George Miller says about this matter. Cirkin's only 19, which is pretty young, so it's pretty notable and unusual he'd be shunted off to a League One side on a permanent deal after so much promise this season before. But hey, new regime, new ideas on who's going to make it. And perhaps Cirkin knows he's fallen down the pecking order and wants to transfer in order to further his own career. Also, Cirkin had a bad injury last season and also lost his father to an illness, and it could also be that he just needs a fresh start somewhere. There are lots of possibilities here and all of them seem plausible. Cirkin never made his Tottenham senior debut, and if this story is accurate, we may never see that. That's a shame, since I'd be curious about him after the hype train started rolling last year. But this will end up being the best scenario for all involved, who knows. Next, we'll talk about Leo Messi transferring to Bayern Munich. This is the news that none of us really expected. According to Marca, there is a strong possibility that Leo Messi may be transferring to Bayern Munich. In the report, we can read that Barcelona still has not been able to get Messi signed onto a contract extension, which only makes their suspicion stronger. However, there has been an official announcement from FC Barcelona this afternoon that Lionel Messi will not be returning to the club. Yes, you heard that right. It's not a rumor, but an official announcement. After many attempts and negotiations, it was decided that because of the financial situation La Liga and Barcelona are in, will not be seeing this contract extended. Here's the official statement. Despite FC Barcelona and Lionel Messi having reached an agreement and the clear intention of both parties to sign a new contract today, this cannot happen because of financial and structural obstacles, Spanish Liga regulations. As a result of this situation, Messi shall not be staying on at FC Barcelona. Both parties deeply regret that the wishes of the player and the club will ultimately not be fulfilled. FC Barcelona wholeheartedly expresses its gratitude to the player for his contribution to the aggrandizement of the club and wishes them all the very best for the future in his personal and professional life. Next, we'll talk about Romelu Lukaku. It's no news to fans that earlier this week, Inter Milan turned down Chelsea's offer of 100 million plus Marcos Alonso. However, a cash bid of 130 million seemed to be enough to take Romelu Lukaku to Stamford Bridge. As it seemed, the deal was almost done, but the CEO, Beppe Marotta, and coach Simone Inzaghi were angry that this offer was accepted without permission. Here's what we can read on ESPN about this matter. Corriere del Sport reported that Inzaghi is furious as he thought he would only have to sell Achraf Hakimi to balance the books. The story also suggests that Marotta and fellow directors Pierre Asilio and Dario Becin were ready to re-sign, while 29-year-old center back Stefan De Vrij could ask to leave. It's unclear if any of the Lukaku money would have made available to Inzaghi to sign a replacement, while supporters have already started protesting about broken promises on transfers. Has all the pressure started to tell? Gazzetta del Sport's now reports that President Steven Zhang, who represents Sunni on the Inter board, has been taken aback by the reaction to the sale of Lukaku and could reconsider his position. Lukaku has scored 64 goals in 95 games in all competitions in the past 2 seasons for Inter and helped them to win the Scudetto last season. But the report says he has told Inter he wants to return to Chelsea. Suning told Inter bosses they must make 80 million from player sales this year and cut the wage bill by 20%. Hakimi moved to PCG for 71 million, but Lukaku sale was sanctioned with no other cost-cutting transfers in the pipeline. The 28-year-old spent 3 seasons on the books of Chelsea after signing from Anderlecht for the initial fee of 12 million in 2011, but he made only 15 appearances in all competitions, failing to score a goal, and instead enjoyed productive loan spells at West Bromwich Albion and Everton before moving to Goodison Park permanently. Lukaku feels he has unfinished business at Chelsea and wants to go back and prove himself there. Now let's talk about Christian Romeo joining Tottenham. Even though Cutie Romeo is not a Tottenham Hotspur player yet, it's very possible that he'll join the club in a couple of days. According to a report by Gianluca Di Marziome, Romeo is very thankful to his previous club, Atlanta, and is also very excited to be joining Tottenham. Here's a translation of what he told Sky Sports Italy about this matter. Tottenham and Fabio Petrici strongly wanted me. I thanked them. From day one, they were interested in me. I like the project they have for me, and so that's why I chose Tottenham. Now I have to respond on the field. But first, I want to thank all of Bergamo and Atalanta, the Percassi family, and all my teammates. Gasperini, who made me grow in a way I never thought I would. To everyone, I say thank you. It has been an incredible year for me. I never thought I would get this level. Right now, I'm thinking that 3 years ago, I arrived in Italy. I almost quit football. The Italian league for me has been very important. It's made me grow in all aspects, and I'm very happy to have played here, and now I have to continue on. The Premier League is a very difficult league, but I have to be ready to do everything and continue as I did until now. And finally, we talk about Jeremy Ebbebeast being reportedly traded to San Jose for GAM. It came as a surprise for many fans, but Portland Timbers reportedly traded Jeremy Ebbebeast to San Jose in exchange for $1.167 million in GAM. Stephen Goff was the first who reported it. He tweeted, "Jeremy Ebbebeast not in uniform, getting word of a trade to Earthquakes." Paul Tinorion of The Atlantic also stated his opinion about this matter, providing more details. The Timbers get a huge return of allocation money for the 24-year-old that can be applied elsewhere to buy down cap numbers in 2022, and they moved a player from an area of strength on the depth chart who was being asked to play out of position. From Ebbebeast's point of view, he moves to a team where he can get consistent minutes as a true striker and try to fight into the picture at the number 9 position with the US national team. Tenorio said that the trade is a win-win for both Timbers as well as Ebbebeast. Timbers will earn some cap relief, and Ebbebeast will get a chance to shine. On this note, we end our video. Those were just some examples of soccer trade rumors set to stir up the league in 2022. There are way more rumors, and they keep updating every day. We'd like to know your opinion about the video. What was the most useful information you heard, and do you agree with everything we said? Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.